the seemingly outraged Senator Al-Rawi at the plight of poor and working people escapes no one in Trinidad and Tobago. When we put into context, which he asked for, he continued to ask for context. Well, let me give this champion of the poor and the working class some context. Yeah. One Alexandria Place, $600,000 a month, $7,200,000 a year. 3 Alexandria Place, $575,000 a month, $6,900,000. What a champion of the people. Champion. 45 to 45C, St. Vincent Street, $159,000 a month, $1,900,000 a year. Corner of Aga Street, St. James, $356,000 for this Butler for human rights. A year, $4,272,000. Yearly, Mr. President, this modern-day Uriah boss Butler collects $20,280,000 a year.
President, 46-6.
Mr. President, they opened the conversation completely, and I'm responding.
Yeah, continue, please.
And I am glad the Senator Brown, I was waiting for him to interject at some point, this self-anointed Sai Baba, who seems to be giving everyone advice lately. And we wonder why in 9 years he failed to give his own team advice, because he has been lifted from here, where the Honorable Senator Al-Rawi sits, and escorted to over there. I wonder how his advice fared with his own party. Irony of ironies, since that seems to be the theme, we might soon hear that he gave advice to people who suffer from domestic abuse. I say no more. Back to Senator Al-Rawi, who seemed to go on and on about how we treat with CPEP workers. Well, simple, Senator Al-Rawi, through you, Honorable President, donate that sum of $200 million over 10 years, donate a quarter of that to those poor and grieving workers that you so care about. Donate that, instead of spending it on things to tighten face and all kind of thing. Anyway, I thank you, Mr. President. I now join the debate. I will spend no more time on people who come here being the epitome of political hypocrisy. And when we look at all the discourses throughout the history of debates in the Senate, when we look at our predecessors in ancient times, there were 3 things that they never tolerated in the Senate. One was irony, because I described it before. Second was hypocrisy. And the third was not being humble, when you had contempt, when you were contemptuous. And I think in the person of all those senators, not the newly elected, of course, I love their contribution. Well done, Senator. But those older, ensconced in their P&M political trickery, I say to them, not only shame, but you deserve to be where you are, and time is longer than twine.